Some hearts return with half their breath, but somehow they still try. The days feel cheap but weighted down. New truths grow roots beneath the sound. We lose, we drift, we circle round and meet again in time. Back like we never left, but everything's changed somehow. Growing through the cracks we kept, learning how to soften now. If life rewrites itself, we're somewhere in it now. We trip on things we never said, words we left for some later thread. Still walking tight ropes. Heartbeats type of Morse code in my chest. Words scatter like leaves, can't confess the rest. Caught a glimpse, her life will come as trail. Gravity bends, I'm light, I'm frail. Falling through words, but they don't stick. Dizzy in a dream, and it's so thick. She's a puzzle I can't solve, just missing a clue. I'm falling through words, but I'm falling for you. Clouds in my head can't clear the haze. Every sentence I speak feels halfway glazed. Her eyes, two mirrors, they see my cracks. I'm whole and I'm broken, no turning back. Tongue-tied, tied up in the feeling. Silent screams, my heart is reeling. Falling through words, but they don't stick. Dizzy in a dream, and it's so thick. She's a puzzle I can't solve, just missing a clue. I'm falling through words, but I'm falling for you. I trace a shadow, it slips through my grip. Every thought of her, a rocket ship. Melody hums in the back of my mind. She's a riddle, unsolved, undefined. We're just talking like we always do, laughing at the things we've been walking through. You say I'm stupid when I make a joke. I say you're better when you're losing hope. And I shouldn't think too much, I know, but you hit a place I don't let show. Every glance you throw my way feels like something I can't say. Trying not to see it wrong, trying not to get too drawn. Don't read into this, but I kinda might be falling for the way that you stay beside me. Playing it cool with the things you remind me, but you're in my chest where you shouldn't find me. Don't read into this, but you feel so right. Even when we talk in the lone night light, I tell myself chill, but it's all too tight. Yeah, I'm catching feelings I can't rewrite. You brush my shoulder and it sparks a fire. wanna never plan a desire. Say we're just friends and that's fine, I guess. Still you pull me closer with the smallest mess. And I shouldn't want more than this. Shouldn't crave the ghost of a maybe kiss. But your voice hits soft and sweet, and damn it knocks me off my feet. Trying not to cross that line, trying not to call you mine. Don't read into this, but I kinda might be falling for the way that you stay beside me. Playing it cool with the things you remind me. Wish you're in my chest where you shouldn't find me. Don't read into this, but you feel so right. Even when we talk in the long night light, I tell myself chill, but it's all too tight. Yeah, I'm catching feelings I can't rewrite. Carry things you'll never see, a backpack full of invisible gravity. Every step a little harder, every word a little louder. And I'm tired of pretending that I'm fine on my own. But I feel it in my bones. I make jokes to light in the air, but they land like stones. I'm laughing at nothing and crying alone. And I'm tired of pretending that I'm fine on my own. The weight is invisible, but I feel it in my bones.
Caught her in the glow of a neon haze, eyes cut sharper than a razor blade. My boys say don't, she's marked in red, but I'm drowning in the words she never said. She still is, they whisper low, but that sparkle light a shadow so. A silhouette, it carves the room. Every glance was like a quiet doom. They say you're chasing ghosts, she's bad news, but a smile's a crime I choose. Trouble eyes, I see the fire burns too bright, but I'm a liar. Can't let
Your door creaks like it's holding breath. Soft steps, a room that wears its stress. Your quiet eyes confess the rest without a single word. The winter light cuts through your floor. It paints you gold and asks for more. I'm somewhere I've not been before, and I don't feel unsure. Maybe I'm homesick for something new, something soft in the shape of you. Didn't plan it, didn't choose, but somehow feels true. Saw you in the corner of the room. Your laugh lit up the space like neon blue. My heart was loud, I played it cool. Your friend was there, a shadow in your glow. I thought of words, but none would flow. Why is it so hard to just say hello? But I've got a plan. Yeah, it's foolproof. It's not about me, it's about the truth. My cousin's got a crush on your best friend. So what do you say? Let's play pretend. A double date just to help him out. No big deal, what's there to doubt? My cousin's crush, my little excuse. But really it's you I don't wanna lose. The mirror says I'm braver than I feel. This is just a moment, not a big deal. But my hands are shaking like they're made of steel. Your friend might laugh, but that's okay. I'll face the storm, come what may. This could be our perfect cliche. But I've got a plan, yeah, it's foolproof. It's not about me, it's about the truth. You say sorry, long day, and I swear I feel it in my ribs. Like the phone vibrates straight into my chest, and suddenly the room tilts a little. Soft, stupid things, the way you add a period when you're tired. The way you disappear, then come back with la la, I'm alive, and it feels like relief. I'm not supposed to feel. I tell myself it's nothing, just words and bubbles, but each one lands heavy and warm like a hand on the back of my neck. And I'm here waiting for the three dots, like they're a lifeline, like they're a door cracking open. I shouldn't be leaning toward, but I do, God, I do. Falling into the glow of a screen, hoping you don't notice how fast I respond every time you breathe. You say something small, and I overthink it. Hold it up to the light, like a note folded twice. Trying to see if there's anything written between the lines. this almost something? Or am I the only one staring too long at a maybe? And I'm here waiting for the three dots, like they're a lifeline, like they're a door cracking open. I shouldn't be leaning toward, but I do. God, I do. Falling into the glow of a screen, hoping you don't notice how fast I respond every time you breathe. If this is just talking, why does it feel like a step off something? Pencil taps the desk like a clock in a storm. He's juggling bad jokes, my patience worn. Sister's laughing, he's won her again. I roll my eyes, whisper, this is pain. The formulas fade, lost in his grin. He's chaos, I'm order. Where do I begin? Study session blues, equations and fools, lost in the laughter, breaking the rules. Study session blues, why am I stuck with you? This classroom feels like a zip. He leans back, smirks, says something deep about stars, time, and the secrets we keep. For a moment I blink, caught off guard. Who knew a clown could play the bard? But then he shrugs, says, oh, must be the edible. And my sympathy fades back to the cynical.
Room's a mess and I'm a little worse. Lying on my back, replaying every word. Can I run the choices that I made? They echo in my head like they won't ever fade. Footsteps in the hallway feel like ghosts. Silence in my chest hurts the most. Wish I could undo the places that I crossed. Wish I didn't learn so late what I've already lost. I keep thinking about the night I let it slip. Let the moment fall right through my fingertips. If I could take it back, I swear I would. Anything to fix what I misunderstood. I'm staring at the ceiling like it might explain how a single misstep turned into this chain. Trying not to drown in everything unsaid, but it's hard pretending when you live inside my head.
myself to send. Every line I write feels too damn real. Every truth I hold is one I shouldn't feel. And they all keep asking what went wrong, why I can't move past the night that wasn't long. But they don't see the version of you I knew, the one I keep remembering like it's still brand new. I keep thinking about the night I let it slip, let the moment fall right through my fingertips. If I could take it back, I swear I would. Anything to fix what I misunderstood. I'm staring at the ceiling like it might explain how a single misstep turned into this chain. Trying not to drown in everything unsaid, but it's hard pretending when you live inside my head. If you showed up at my door, I'd break. Say every truth I couldn't win the stakes. Were nothing but a future I was scared to choose. Now I'm standing in the ruins of the things I lose. I'm staring at the ceiling trying to stay sane, tracing all the moments that I can't reclaim. If I ever get the chance to make this right, I won't let another word get lost that night. Streetlights blur like they're half asleep. We joke too loud just to dig in deep. You say the night's a vow we keep, a pact we never planned. Our thoughts drift out like burning ash, laughing hard till the quiet cracks. We never talk about the past, but somehow we both understand. Every dumb idea we chase feels safer when you're in the space. Backseat lanterns glowing low, two lost kids with nowhere to go. If trouble calls, we're always hello. It's just the way we are. Bad decisions feel like art when you're talking straight from the heart. We fall apart but never apart. Yeah, brother, that's the bar. The world hits hard when the days get long, but you still hum my favorite song. We mess up big, but we stand up strong, a duo built on flaws. You say we're fine and I know it's true, 'cause I've got scars that match yours too. Some ties grow tight without a cue, no rules, just unspoken laws. Every time the night drifts thin, we swear we won't be this dumb again. We will. Backseat lanterns glowing low, two lost kids with nowhere to go. If trouble calls, we're always hello. It's just the way we are. Sitting on your floor again, laughing like we never needed friends. You talk about a future far from here, but your smile keeps pulling me near. Didn't think I'd feel this way, Didn't think you'd shift my day, but you lean your head on mine, and the world slows down in time. Didn't plan on this at all. Didn't mean to start the fall, 'cause I'm falling in the quiet every moment with you. All the little things you say, all the small things you do. Didn't know my heartbeat needed something this true, but I'm catching every feeling I was scared to pursue. Yeah, I'm falling in the quiet when you're close like that, when you're laughing at a joke or just in your head. Didn't know something simple could hit so flat, but I'm falling in the quiet. Can't take it back. You don't notice how you change my mood, how you turn my fear into something good. You don't see me checking every word, trying not to let things sound absurd. And your touch is small but real, enough to show me how I feel. I'm pretending I'm okay, but my heart's in disarray. Didn't mean to lose. You talk like none of this hits deep, like every promise is yours to keep. But you're tired, I say, losing sleep, and trying not to show it. You laugh like everything's alright, but clench your jaw a little tight. You say you never think at night, your silence always knows it. You fold your fears in careful lines, pretend they're small, pretend they're fine. But in this quiet room you fade, a plaster heart you try to save. You say you've never been afraid, but I can hear the truth you gave. You thread your words like brittle string, afraid they'll snap if you say anything. You joke like hurt's a minor sting, but I've seen how it lingers. You hold your calm like fragile glass, hope no one sees the fractures past. You smile like all the weight won't last, but cracks still trace your fingers.
There's a storm sitting quiet in my head, doesn't shout, just rewrites what I said. Every thought bleeds out of the lines, like it's running from the weight I hide. Girls laughing in the living room heat, but my pulse keeps skipping the beat. Trying hard not to let it show, but it lives in the undertow. They talk like everything's normal, like heartbreak's just another portal. But I'm drifting through the noise, trying not to lose my voice. Feels like it in the margin, spreading out where it shouldn't. Thought I didn't start, a feeling I couldn't ruin. But I've been stuck inside the caption of a post I never meant to write. A shadow I can't make right. Feels like ink in the margin, spreading out where it shouldn't. I thought I didn't start a feeling I couldn't ruin. Trying to hold myself together under casual weather, but the storm keeps coming. Ink in the margin, ink in the margin. If I said I wasn't fine, would anyone read between the lines, or would it fade out of sight like a note lost overnight? Just ink in the margin, but it still feels like
Phone lights up in the dark again. Your voice slipping through the quiet like a friend, saying nothing but it still feels loud, like a truth we keep dancing around. You talk soft like the world might break. I breathe slow so I don't give away. How every little laugh you make pulls me closer than I say. You say you can't write tonight. Words don't land, they don't sound right. But darling, you don't even know your poetry when you let it show. These echoes at midnight hold me tighter than daylight. I hear you in the spaces between all your hesitations. If this isn't something, why does it feel like becoming lost in your half-awake sighs? Echoes at midnight, echoes at midnight. You ramble about a cat, pretending not to care, but the way you say it feels like a prayer. Tired eyes telling stories you don't mean to share, breathing me in like I'm warm air. You linger after goodbye, like you're waiting for a sign. But the line between us glows, even when neither of us knows. You say sleep, but you stay on the line, like silence is safer when it's mine. And I'm falling in the quiet drip of everything you don't admit. These echoes at midnight hold me tighter than daylight. I hear you in the spaces between all your hesitations. If this isn't something, why does it feel like becoming lost in your half-awake sighs? Echoes at midnight, echoes at midnight. Not a poem, not confession, just a breath that feels like intention.